Welcome back to NutriNation. Today, we're diving into a topic that concerns many people: managing their blood sugar levels, vegetables that might not be as healthy as you think. We all know that vegetables are a staple of a healthy diet, but for people with diabetes, not all vegetables are created equal. In this video, we'll be talking about the worst vegetables for diabetes, ones that can cause unexpected spikes in your blood sugar. If you're trying to manage your diabetes or pre-diabetes, knowing which veggies to avoid or eat in moderation is crucial. Stay tuned as we break down the science and give you practical tips to make better choices for your health. Let's get started. When it comes to managing diabetes, diet plays an essential role. The food choices you make can directly impact your blood sugar levels, which is why understanding how different foods affect your body is critical. Vegetables are often promoted as a vital part of a healthy diet, providing essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that are beneficial for overall health. However, not all vegetables are equally beneficial for people with diabetes. While most vegetables are low in calories and rich in nutrients, some can cause blood sugar spikes that may be problematic for those trying to manage diabetes or pre-diabetes. The concept of bad vegetables for diabetes may sound surprising, but it is important to recognize that certain vegetables can have a higher glycemic index, GI, or contain more carbohydrates than others. The glycemic index is a measure of how quickly a food raises blood sugar levels after consumption. Foods with a high glycemic index cause a rapid increase in blood glucose, which can be dangerous for people with diabetes. Therefore, understanding which vegetables have a high glycemic index and which are high in carbohydrates can help you make informed decisions about what to include in your diet. One of the primary concerns for people with diabetes is starchy vegetables. These vegetables are higher in carbohydrates than non-starchy vegetables, which can lead to a more significant impact on blood sugar levels. Examples of starchy vegetables include potatoes, corn, peas, and butternut squash. While these vegetables do contain valuable nutrients, they should be consumed in moderation or avoided in large quantities by people with diabetes. Potatoes, for example, are a staple in many diets, but they have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. This is especially true for white potatoes, which are digested quickly, leading to a quick release of glucose into the bloodstream. Sweet potatoes, while often considered a healthier alternative to white potatoes, also fall into the category of starchy vegetables. They have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes, but they still contain a significant amount of carbohydrates that can affect blood sugar. For this reason, people with diabetes should monitor their portion sizes when consuming sweet potatoes. It is also important to consider how the potatoes are prepared. Baked or roasted potatoes are better options than fried potatoes, as frying adds unhealthy fats that can contribute to insulin resistance and weight gain. Corn is another starchy vegetable that can cause issues for people with diabetes. While corn is rich in fiber and essential nutrients such as vitamin C and folate, it is also high in carbohydrates. This means that consuming too much corn can lead to elevated blood sugar levels. Corn-based products, such as cornmeal and corn tortillas, can also be problematic for people with diabetes if consumed in large quantities. Moderation is key when it comes to including corn in a diabetes-friendly diet. Peas, another starchy vegetable, are often seen as a healthy addition to meals, but they too can affect blood sugar levels. Peas contain natural sugars and carbohydrates that can lead to spikes in blood glucose. While they are a good source of protein and fiber, people with diabetes should be mindful of portion sizes and consider pairing peas with other non-starchy vegetables to balance their impact on blood sugar. Butternut squash is a nutrient-dense vegetable that provides vitamins A and C, potassium, and fiber. However, it is also classified as a starchy vegetable due to its higher carbohydrate content. For people with diabetes, this means that butternut squash can raise blood sugar levels if consumed in large quantities. It is important to balance the intake of butternut squash with other lower carbohydrate vegetables to prevent spikes in blood glucose. In addition to starchy vegetables, some vegetables that are generally considered healthy may have a higher glycemic index, which can cause concern for people with diabetes. For example, Carrots have a higher glycemic index than many other non-starchy vegetables. While they are packed with beta-carotene and other important nutrients, eating large amounts of carrots could lead to increased blood sugar levels. It's worth noting that the way carrots are prepared can also affect their impact on blood glucose. Raw carrots have a lower glycemic index than cooked carrots, so opting for raw or lightly cooked carrots may be a better choice for people with diabetes. Beets are another vegetable that can pose challenges for people with diabetes. While beets are known for their rich color and high levels of antioxidants, they also contain natural sugars that can raise blood sugar levels. Beets have a moderate glycemic index, and consuming them in large amounts can lead to elevated blood glucose. However, the fiber content in beets can help slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, so pairing beets with other high-fiber foods may help mitigate their impact on blood sugar levels. Pumpkin is another vegetable that falls into the moderate glycemic index category. While pumpkin is often associated with sweet treats like pies, it is also used in savory dishes. The carbohydrate content of pumpkin can affect blood sugar levels, particularly when consumed in large portions or in dishes that contain added sugars. However, pumpkin is also rich in vitamins and minerals, so it can be enjoyed in moderation as part of a balanced diet for people with diabetes. Some leafy greens can also have an impact on blood sugar levels, though they are generally low in carbohydrates. For example, spinach and kale are both nutrient-dense vegetables that provide a wealth of vitamins and minerals. However, people with diabetes should be cautious about consuming large quantities of leafy greens in the form of smoothies or juices. When vegetables are blended or juiced, their fiber content is reduced, and the natural sugars they contain can cause a quicker rise in blood sugar levels. To avoid this, it is better to consume leafy greens in their whole form, such as in salads or lightly sautéed. While it is essential to be mindful of the vegetables that can raise blood sugar levels, it is also important to remember that vegetables are a crucial part of a healthy diet. The key for people with diabetes is to focus on portion control and balance. Pairing higher carbohydrate vegetables with non-starchy vegetables and lean proteins can help mitigate their impact on blood sugar. Additionally, choosing cooking methods that preserve the nutritional value of vegetables, such as steaming, roasting, or grilling, can help you get the most health benefits from your meals. Another strategy for people with diabetes is to pay attention to the glycemic load of foods. The glycemic load takes into account both the glycemic index and the amount of carbohydrates in a serving of food. This provides a more accurate picture of how a particular food will affect blood sugar levels. For example, while carrots may have a higher glycemic index, the glycemic load of a typical serving of carrots is relatively low, meaning that they may not cause a significant spike in blood sugar when eaten in moderation. It is also helpful to work with a healthcare provider or registered dietitian to create a personalized meal plan that takes into account individual blood sugar responses to different foods. Every person's body reacts differently to carbohydrates, so monitoring blood sugar levels after eating specific vegetables can provide valuable insights into how they affect your body. By keeping track of your blood sugar levels and making adjustments to your diet as needed, you can better manage your diabetes and prevent complications. In conclusion, while vegetables are an essential part of a healthy diet, some vegetables can have a more significant impact on blood sugar levels than others. Starchy vegetables like potatoes, corn, peas, and butternut squash, as well as vegetables with a higher glycemic index like carrots and beets, should be consumed in moderation by people with diabetes. It is important to focus on portion control, balance, and cooking methods that preserve the nutritional value of vegetables. By making informed choices and monitoring your blood sugar levels, you can enjoy a variety of vegetables while effectively managing your diabetes.